Yo.
Hello and welcome to the stream. I'm DDF Racer and today we're doing something a little bit different. We're kicking things down a notch and we're going to be playing some Toca 2 touring cars. A game that was originally released in 1998, based on the 1998 British Touring Cars season. This is a game that was introduced to me by a guy called Ed Trevelyan Johnson, who I believe is in the voice chat right now. Good morning, Ed. Are you there, mate?
I am indeed. I just came to check. I was watching your stream, but I realised that my mic was hot on the stream, so sorry.
Oh no, that's not a problem at all, mate. That was perfect timing from you.
I've got a few minutes.
No worries, man. No worries. Why this game in particular? Well, because Ed loves it. Ed played this as a kid and harassed me for years. No, it wasn't years. It was 1 year, but it's still quite a long time. He harassed me for about a year to play this game, and I never got around to it. And every time I would upload a video, every time I would basically do anything, Ed would say, "What about Toca 2?" So it became this running joke, and eventually I just did the video just to do it, basically, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed playing a game that was 22 years old and still holds up to this day. I mean, obviously the graphics aren't fantastic, the physics aren't fantastic, but, well, they are actually fantastic, and I managed to get it working with my steering wheel as well, so that's a bonus. That's a bonus. But yeah, basically this is it's a lot of fun. The racing is great, the circuits are great, the car selection is great. The AI is actually pretty good as well. It's got a full weather system, it's got a full damage system. What sims have got that today? It's great. It's absolutely fantastic. So this is the first stream, maybe of many. We'll see how we go. This is very unscripted today. This is, like I said, it's completely different. There's no specific race, there's no specific events. I'm just going to work through the career mode and I'm going to basically do my championship. I've never done this before. I've done a few single races here and there, but I've never actually done the full championship here in Toca 2. So that is what we're going to be doing. It's going to be great. And if you guys want to see more, then obviously like, subscribe, say hi in the chat, comment and that kind of thing. And I'll keep on doing the streams and I'll just see how far I can get into the career mode. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. It is great to have you here wherever you are, whatever time it is. Thank you for tuning in. What kind of money did they get to do that? What kind of money did they get to do that? I'm not quite sure I understand your question though, mate. But yeah, so I mean, there's not really much more to do. I don't have to do any practice. Don't have to. Oh, we're gonna have multiple races per stream. These races are pretty quick. They're about 10 minutes, maybe. We're qualifying, and then you work your way through the championship. But you can only progress through the championship if you get a certain result in the race, I believe. So there is that. Aiden, hey, how are you, mate? Very important potato, James, Mark, Eaglecot. Yes, this is my music. Thank you for noticing. There is a link in the description to the SoundCloud playlist with all the music that you hear in the background on my stream. So if you like what you hear, then yeah, go and follow that. KK2000, you played the demo, but you didn't have the money to get a full game. Of course, with a keyboard. Yeah, you can use a keyboard, you can use a controller, or if you fiddle around with it a bit, you can get a steering wheel to work with it. I've got my Logitech G29 working. Now, obviously, I'm going to pause the music a second. I'm going to switch it over to Toca 2 mode, so we can get ready to go and start the game. So there is a black screen in the background at the moment, and that's because I haven't started the game yet, because, well, when I posted this stream up, basically word got around, people started talking to people, oh, look, that guy's doing Toca 2. And it got back to someone in particular, which I'm still trying to get my head around now, to be honest with you. Some of you may know him, some of you recognize his face, some of you may not recognize his face or his voice, but by the time this stream finishes, you will know exactly who this guy is, because you will be hearing him through the course of every single race. Anyway, watch this, guys.
Hello, Daniel. I'm thrilled to see that someone is bringing Toca 2 back into the limelight. I can't believe it's now 22 years since I made that. I had so much fun making it, even though there were lots of hours saying, and the new Ford driver, and the new Vauxhall driver, and the new Peugeot driver. Anyway, best of luck with your new Toca 2 championship.
Thank you very much, Tiff. How cool is that? Tiff Needell just wished me good luck in my Toca 2 championship. It just happened, Derek. I mean, people talk to people, and it got back to him. With all the stuff that's going on in the world at the moment, the crazy sim racing, obviously there's drivers without jobs, there's broadcasters without jobs. Everybody's trying to get into the sim racing world, and yeah, massive thank you to Ed Trevelyan Johnson for hooking that up, really. He's doing a lot of organisation work at the moment, and he just messaged me the other day and said, let me see what I can do. And yeah, this video is Tiff Needell approved. So without any further ado, let me start Toca 2 and let's get cracking with some proper nostalgic retro racing. I'm going to play the intro, so if anyone does obviously remember playing this game back in the day, then you're going to get the full effect. So here we go, guys. Have a watch of this. So good. The music gets me every time. Every time. It holds up so well. I mean, this is 22 years old, seriously. So good. Oh, I remember watching those races, Derek. Aiden, I don't think you can co-drive in this game, mate. It's single player. It's single player offline career mode. That music, so good. I have turned off the menu music, by the way, because it gets a bit repetitive after a while, shall we say. Oh, actually, I'll put it back on just so you can hear it, just for that full nostalgia. Where are we? There we go, just so you can get used to that for a bit. We'll play, but we'll probably turn it off later in the stream. Which car will DDF choose? Well, that is up to you guys. Which car do you want me to drive? And if we can't decide on a general consensus, then then I'll probably choose the Nissan, because when I did my video with Ed, I chose the Peugeot, much to his dislike, shall we say. He's not a fan of the Peugeot, and he was on the video for me with that one, so he really didn't like that. The Renault, the Nissan, the Volvo. Lewis drive the Ferrari. If you can find the Ferrari in Toca 2 touring cars, then can you show me where that is? Oh, the Mondeo. My dad actually used to own a Ford Mondeo. Or when I say my dad, the entire family owned a Ford Mondeo when I was younger. I remember that. Alan Menu. Oh, there's so many classic names in this. So many classic names. I just want to show you something very, very cool about this game, actually. You don't get this anymore. You just don't get this. I mean, the level of detail that you get. I mean, you can go through all of the tracks. It has racing lines. Look at that. Oh, you can't see that, actually, because my webcam is in the way. Let me just pop my webcam off for a second. So you can see that. Look at that. You get corner names. You basically get driving tips on how to drive the car. And then you can go onto the next circuit. It's just fantastic. Look at that. Seriously. I mean, you can find all this on forums at the moment, you know? I mean, these days you just, you know, you Google search, you go onto, you know, Spa-Francorchamps driving tips or Spa-Francorchamps setup. But back in the day, that really wasn't the thing that you could do. I'm going to go and turn my webcam back on again now. There we go. See, it just wasn't a thing. You had to basically rely on the game, and you used to get manuals that were like 500 pages. I remember playing Frontier Elite 2 back in the day, and that was a huge manual. And I remember the copyright protection on that game was awesome. Basically, every now and then, maybe every 10th or 15th time you docked at a station, it would ask you to turn to a specific page in the manual, at a specific line, and read out the 5th character, the 6th character, the 7th, and that was basically the way of proving that you owned the game, because you could obviously go to the manual and you could find the character and it would match. However, people, once the internet came along, you could find the manual online, you could print that. Okay, so that's basically that, but it's not only that, you get the car information as well. Okay, so right guys, okay, this bit's important now. I'm gonna cycle through the cars, and I want your general consensus on what we're gonna drive. So we have the Honda, the Audi A4. Now there are a few different paint schemes available for these cars, so we can change the way they look slightly. We've got the Vauxhall Vectra, as made famous by John Cleland. The Volvo S40, the championship. Was this the championship? I think it was definitely the Drivers' Championship winning car, but I don't know if it was the Constructors' Championship winning car. I'm not sure if that. I should really do this research before I come on the stream. Max Power Nissan, Ford Mondeo. I know there's a few Ford Mondeos in chat. And there's the Nissan Primera that Ed is typing in the chat in capital letters. Max Power Nissan. And my personal favourite, the Peugeot 406. Sorry, no, it's not my personal favourite. I just like to wind you up, mate. The Renault Laguna, which I do have some alternate paint schemes for, which look very nice, the blue and yellows. And that's it. That's the cars we've got. So we've got a Renault, a Peugeot, a Nissan, a Ford, a Volvo, a Vauxhall, an Audi, and a Honda. Okay. And then, even if that wasn't enough, it gives you all of the drivers. So you can basically get profiles on all of the drivers. And it's just, the level of detail in this thing is absolutely fantastic. Derek Warwick, John Cleland, Ricard Rydell, Gianni Morbidelli of ex-Minardi Formula 1 fame. You own the Laguna, Dennis. Oh, welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Will Hoy, Craig Baird, Anthony Reid, David Leslie. Look how young Tim Harvey looks. Paul Radicic. Kiwi, of course, repping this side of the world. Alan Menu. Jason Plato. Let me turn my webcam off. You need to get a look at how young Jason Plato looks. Check that out. Why does it show whether they are married and have kids? I actually don't know, Yellow. I actually really don't know. Divorced. Thanks, Ed. Probably because they just wanted to fill the game up with some more information. Look, the menus look bigger, I guess. And last but not least, Nigel Mansell. Nigel Mansell, 1992 Formula 1 World Champion for Williams, raced in the BTCC in 1998. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Actually, let me just go back and check that, Jonathan. I think it was banned by this point, like, who was it said in chat? Derek. Chat's pretty fast today. I can't keep up with you guys. I'm not even racing yet. Let's have a look at the Audi. Now, everything here is front wheel drive, which is basically going to avoid a repeat of the DTM 1992 race we had in Tuesday Thunder, where everyone picked the Audi and I picked the Opel, and everyone just got 4-wheel drive and boom, straight up the mountain. If you want proper binning experience, Mansell is the choice for you. Actually, I need to show you guys something very quickly. Tobias, every time I click away from the game, it stops. By the way, so apologies for that. But Tobias Naumann, aka USF, aka Das Breitschwert, if he is here in chat, sent me that on Discord the other day. What can I say? What can I say? Thanks, Tobias. Thanks, mate. Just take the car with the most horsepower. Okay, let's have a look then. Well, apparently the Honda Accord has no horsepower. NA. 296 for the Audi, 295 for the Vauxhall, 290 plus for the Volvo, 295 for the Ford Mondeo, 297 for the Nissan. Okay. 300 for the Peugeot. Oh, Peugeot's winning it so far. 296. The Peugeot's got the most horsepower, Ed. What do you think of that, mate? Should we pick the Peugeot? Shall we pick the Peugeot? There's so many good choices. I like the Ford. I've driven the Ford. I think the Volvo will be OP. I don't want to do that. They're all great cars, and they've all got so many memories. Excuse me. Keep hydrated, guys and girls. Heaven forfend. That music. Yes. I feel like I'm in some kind of jazz lounge. We need the Ford. Okay. What do you reckon? What do you reckon, chat? Should we go the Ford? Should we go the Ford? That's a good thing, actually, Ty. All of these cars sound completely different, so when you're racing in the pack, you can hear it. The sound of the cars is completely different. It's great. I love it. The detail in this game is just nuts. It really is. It really is. Okay. Okay, Ford is fine. Most power wins. Ford. Okay, I think the general consensus here is Ford. Let's do this. Okay, so we're going to go to start race. It may be possible to play this game in No, surely not, Ty. If this game is in VR... No. Ed's voting for the Nissan, so okay, we currently have... Mickey Land voted Ford. Ty voted Peugeot. James Ford. Rexy Ford. Important Potato Ford. I see what's going on here. Ed's hijacking the VLMC and SRC accounts to put more votes in for the Nissan. Oh, yes, Das, you are being talked about, mate. I'm just showing off your new graphic. Thank you for that, mate. As it become a regular feature on this stream, I imagine. Beanboy, Ford Transit. Aiden for the Ford. Jonathan for the Ford. Okay, I think it's pretty convincing, unless we get, I think it's 5 or 6 votes for the Nissan. In 5 or 6 votes for the Nissan in the next maybe 30 seconds. then we're going to be going for the Ford. Anyway, I'm going to go and start championship. That is abuse of power, Ed. Massive abuse of power. But Ed's allowed to do that because Ed got Tiff Needell on my video. You can't just type it 6 times in chat, Ed, and hope you can get away with that, mate. Alright, well, that decides a quick draw as well. Das is voting for NSU, which I don't think it's in this game, unfortunately, mate. Ah, okay, Ty. I'm gonna have a look into that, mate. That sounds awesome. Alright, new game, here we go. We're doing it, guys. Championship. Okay, so 1 player, because there's only 1 of me here in the room right now. And we're gonna put the difficulty up to... what do you reckon? Novice is pretty easy. Standard will be relatively easy, as in I probably will win most races. And difficulty is expert. Difficulty expert, that will make me work for it. That will really make me work for it. Ed votes expert, no question. Especially if we're going to do qualifying as well, then that's going to be a case of, yeah. Should we do expert difficulty? Should we just throw ourselves into the deep end? Expert, it's got to be expert difficulty, hasn't it? You guys want to see me suffer. Okay, let's do it. Expert, okay, DDF. Oh, it didn't, okay, maybe this is a sign. I thought I already picked the Ford. Okay. I know I did the Ford in my video with Ed, but I can't ignore chat. If you guys have voted for the Ford, you guys have voted for the Ford. Maybe, I will switch things up for a future championship. Maybe I do another championship in the Nissan and see how that goes. This might take a while. This might... Neil Nissan. What do you reckon, guys? Should we switch to the Nissan? Last check. Ed seems pretty insistent. Or do you want to stick with the Ford? What do you want, guys? Let me know. See, look, I'll cycle through the liveries while you're all deciding. Mondeo, okay. So we got the Rapid Fit livery. We've got the Valvoline livery. Got the Alders. We got the blank white one. And then the Stewart Racing. Stewart Ford. HSBC. I personally, I like that one. Which is the same as that one. Rapid Fit. Okay, Rapid Fit. As long as it has 4 wheels. We want manual. Yes, we do want manual because I've got my flappy paddles here. Red is the fastest colour. Okay, let's do this. Here we go, we're doing it, guys. Toca 2 Championship.
So here we are at the start of this season's British Touring Car Championship.
Tiff!
The new rule changes make anything possible this year, with the added pit stops putting pressure on the teams as well as the drivers. And Thruxton is our opening venue, and we're really being spoilt by the weather here today. It's lovely and sunny with not a cloud in sight.
So we got good weather for the first 2 races. And I want to point something out very quickly. You have modifiable car setups. Modifiable car setups. Look at this. For 1998. This is so cool. Okay, I'm going to take some downforce off because Thruxton is a pretty fast car. Pretty fast circuit. Don't need all the downforce. Okay, that's good. Gears. I'm going to pop 6th gear up as high as it will go. Because straights and all that. And then, okay, cool, done. Don't get a practice session. We don't get any kind of practice session. And I think the qualifying is 1 lap. The wheel is an optical illusion as well. Icovada, back when I was in elementary school and I played this game so much, except I wasn't good so I'd start going the wrong way. and try and hit other cars head on. The Mondeo was the most resistant car. Hopefully we won't end up facing the wrong way today. Okay, let's go and qualify. And let's actually go and do some driving instead of just chatting. Qualify. Here we go, guys.
On we go to the first qualifying session of the day. The new Toca rules for qualifying give the drivers only one lap to prove their mettle before the race itself begins. With only one mistake from the drivers sending them to the back of the grid, tension should be very high indeed.
Here we go. Just need to get used to it. No practice, straight into qualifying. That doesn't seem too fair. We might have a few restarts during the course of this career mode, I think. I don't think we're going to try and Iron Man it on one go. That would be a little bit ridiculous. But we'll see how well we do on our first go. And there we are. Top of 6th gear, maxed out already. The wheel's not doing too bad, though. It's basically ACC, KK. Coming up to the final chicane. It's a pretty quick lap here. Yep, need to get used to the steering again, actually. I'll dial it in, guys.
Let's see how that time fits into the final grid.
Probably not very well.
So, at the end of the session, taking his first pole of the year, it's Mr.
We got a subscriber. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'm breaking my stream. 1 second. There we go. Where do we finish?
Well, a poor lap from the new Ford driver is going to make point scoring difficult in the race.
1 minute 13.43. We're in 13th out of 16th place. Thank you very much for the subscribe, John Ferris Racing. Thank you. Thank you very much. The music was a little bit loud then. I might see if I can... Can't turn it down here. Okay, we got one sprint race. We have 5 laps. Let's do this, just to go straight into our first race. This is what it's all about, guys.
All the drivers are on the grid and the lights are about to come on. Let's see who gets away in the lead.
Oh, Tiff. Oh, Tiff. Here we go. Oh, I missed that, Ed. Take my wing off. That only just popped up on chat then. Hey, the graphics aren't bad at all. Bit of touring cars action ahead of us there. Oh! And there's the windshield. Sorry, Ivan Muller. That didn't work out too well for me either. We got Gianni Morbidelli behind us in the Volvo. Unknown man, hello, welcome to the stream. Bit of panel bashing here. Flecks of paint flying all over the place on top of the screen. Mamma mia! So good. We've got our teammate up ahead of us, Will Hoy. Take him around the outside. Oh, Harvey's going to put us on the grass. Tim Harvey. Being as wide as ever. Yeah, the AI do like to smoke the tyres in this thing. Up to 9th position from 13th already. We've got 5 laps. I think we have to finish pretty high up in the championship. Well, high up in each race, basically, to progress. Like, if you finish below a certain position, it will end the championship there and then for you. Oh, a bit too wide into the first corner there. Oh, quite hard. It's quite hard to overtake in this thing. Especially on this circuit, because there's not many braking points. There's not much of a chance to have a speed differential. Thankfully, I haven't got the engineer from my previous Toca 2 video calling me to come into the pits every lap. Yeah, the AI do have personality here. Each AI has got different kind of characteristics. So if you're going wheel to wheel with Jason Plato, you better get ready to get sent. There is no force feedback, unfortunately. I couldn't get the feedback working, so I'm just running the wheel blind, for want of a better word. But it's good to have some kind of input that you can actually relate to. You know, using a wheel is much... I tried using a controller. This is a sim racing YouTube channel. This is a sim racing YouTube channel. You gotta use a wheel. But yeah, no feedback. There we go, that's better. Starting to get the grips of it now. Who's that? Alan Menu. We got... Oh, there's Jason Plato. I'm sending Jason Plato in a reversal of Oh! Last position. That was always going to happen. That was always going to happen, guys. I got taken out by Alan Menu, but that's probably because I crossed along the racing line. No, that wasn't Plato, that was Alan Menu behind me. We got 4.5 seconds to Paul Radicic ahead of us. The steering looks a bit weird on the screen because the degrees of rotation... The degrees of rotation on the steering wheel don't match the input because not many people used the steering wheel back then. Let's see how many places we can make up. I should probably restart the race, but I'm going to go for it, guys. I'm going to see how many places I can make back up again. I'm going to try and avoid doing restarts if possible. Thanks, Mooney. Yes, that is a bin. See how many more positions I can make. And maybe this will give me a good chance to take off some more wing, like Ed said earlier in the chat. So we're just going to basically see how far we can get through this championship. And it's going to take as long as it takes. Van Muller ahead of us here, locking up the brakes on a straight, of course. Hey, the sounds actually aren't too bad at all. We might be able to get a top 10. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Spotter. Yeah, that's right, Ty. If you don't get enough points and keep yourself in mathematical contention for the championship, it gives you a game over message. So you have to finish above a certain position, which I'm not sure what that is, but hey, if we see that, if we get that message this race, then that'll be fun. Hey, at least you get to see that part of the game and see what happens when you don't get it right. Tim Harvey taking the Tim Harvey line here. Let's get him on the inside. We're up to 11th. We've got our teammate ahead of us for 10th. Let's see if we can get 10th. And then if it kicks us out of the game, kicks us out of the championship, we'll just restart and we'll try again. But this is good practice. Obviously, you probably got a little bit of damage in the car because damage is enabled. And a cracked windshield, no less. Oh, not quite enough to get 10th. What's Tiff got to say about that? Nah, I'd rather not watch the replay on that one.
Here's how the race finished. Well, with the race now over, it's the first victory of the season for Nissan's Anthony Reid. A poor result there for the newcomer, and that's not going to do his championship ambitions any good at all.
So we're not kicked out. We're not kicked out then. Oh, okay. I'm going to take some wing out for this. Like Ed said, I'm going to take some rear wing out. Well, not rear wing, just wing in general, just downforce. Gears are as high as they go. The suspension, I'm not going to play with that at the moment. We get to qualify for race 2. I don't think I have the option to turn down the music from this menu though, so I might have to go back. I'm going to save it actually. I'm going to save it just in case. But yeah, I don't have the option to turn down the menu because Tiff needs to be a little bit louder. The music's kind of drowning him out a little bit there. I want to be able to hear. I want to be able to hear Tiff's pearls of wisdom in all of his glory. So here we go.
So it's a one-lap, all-or-nothing attempt which sets the grid this year.
So good.
So let's see who's willing to push the hardest.
Now I'm a little bit more familiar with the track. This should, and the handling, this should basically be more representative. But don't forget we have less downforce. Pop it into 6th. Tip it in. There we go, I stuffed it straight away. That's right, KK. And now we just wait, basically. Just keep the right foot planted. Obviously, there's no fancy overlays on today's video, so you can't see my engine temperatures and my tyre wear and my inputs. And I don't have a second webcam that I can point at my feet. Maybe in the future I'll get a second webcam. I don't know. Just a small thing called money. But we'll see, guys. We'll see. There we go.
Let's take a look at these starting grids.
Where did we qualify?
A brilliant drive ensures the new Ford
Yes!
first pole position of the season.
Yes! We got pole position, guys! On expert difficulty. Ed. Alright then. So we have 10 laps now. This is the feature race. Okay. So as long as we can hold it together, it should be okay, and we can try and get some points in our championship fight. Okay. So I'm going to save it again, because during my practice sessions, the game has occasionally just quit to the desktop for no reason. So I'm just going to save it just in case. I'm going to get into the habit of saving it after every single round, because who knows if I can ever get pole position at Thruxton again. Start race!
We have the feature race. With the media reporting a possible ousting from the team, the newcomer really needs to get his act together today.
Harsh words! I have to win. To continue the championship, I have to win. Nothing short of a win will do. The trick is to pull away from the cars behind and use our quali pace. Not make any mistakes. Not get caught up in an incident. And not pull them along in the slipstream. It's a Hollywood race. You must win. Vote Greg. Oh, I forgot to turn the votes off, actually. Hang on, guys. After this race, I forgot to put the votes on the screen. I'll fix that. You guys are voting and you can't see the results right now. Although I'm not sure how that's going to work with resetting the votes after every race. 10 laps. Can I check behind? Yep, there's no one in the mirrors. I'm not sure if there's a mandatory pit stop in this race. I think there might be. Yep, we gotta basically... we have to make a pit stop. Mandatory pit stop so they can pull the sticker off the side of the car. Ooh, round it goes at the rear. It's actually not half bad, this. At all. Oh, 6 gears at the maximum, John. This is as high as the gear ratios will go. But this is just the way the circuit is. Thruxton is an incredibly high-speed circuit. They still use it today. Great racing, great pack racing as well. You got to be so delicate, especially at high speed, minimal steering inputs. Almost binned. Pit stops in 1998, yeah, mandatory pit stop. Alright, I'm going to leave that up to you, chat. When do you think I should come into the pits? Because if I pit now, I'm going to get caught up in the field. I'm going to go back. So, you call it. You call it when you want me to come into the pits. Basically, the way these streams are going to work, you guys in chat, you control my races. You control my races, you control what cars I pick, you control my strategies, my setups. I am at your command, basically. We're gonna play this championship together. We're gonna win together and we're gonna lose together, guys. And we're gonna bin it together. Okay, lap 6, we got 2 votes for lap 6 so far. 1 vote for lap 8, build a lead, and then come in. Okay, lap 8. So we're currently on lap 3. We've got, 2 votes for lap 6. So basically no one's saying early pit stop, which is good. Because yeah, that will put us back. Twitch chat crew chief. You can't say the T word around here, Tobias. Let's bin it together. That's right, Eagle Cop. We're all in this together, mate. Well, like I said, I managed to get my G29 working. There's no feedback. There's no force feedback. But honestly, it's not bad. It's really not bad. What happened then? What happened then? Maybe that's the rear wing. Maybe that's the rear wing that came off. Got no downforce, so just... Actually, yeah, that is it. You've really got to be delicate at high speed. I just turned too much. And it just went round. You really got to be gentle on the inputs. I think we've got about 8 seconds to... Was it Rickard Rydell behind it? Hey! Welcome to the stream, Dan Kell. Good to see you, mate. That was perfectly timed. We bin it together. Whoom, into the fence. Alrighty. Oh, we got 5 seconds to Alan. Menu behind us. Okay. Turned. Reacted too late. Steered too aggressive. Okay, so we've got 3 seconds to Alan menu behind us now. All of that lead. My teammate's coming into the pits. So I can't come into the pits now. We're on lap 5 of 10. James Robertson. Yeah. When this was the pinnacle of sim racing. Awesome, thank you, Mr. Spotter. Just do another lap of Thruxton, see if we can build up more of that gap again. I can't remember the pit procedure here in Toca 2. It's not exactly the most entertaining race, just out front leading. I've had a couple of sketchy moments, shall we say. But we need to win the race. Don't forget what Tiff said. We need to win the race to continue in the championship. That tyre squeal. Okay, pits next time round. Pits next time round. Don't want to miss the pit window. Oh, maybe I'll come in this lap then. You guys can't see the gap. I got 5.5 seconds to Alan menu now behind us, but it's currently covered up on the bottom left of the screen by the webcam, so you guys can't see that unfortunately, but I'll keep an eye on the gaps and I'll let you know. I'm not sure, Ty. I think there might be randomised bad pit stops. Okay, it's coming to the pits. I think you can just floor it straight in, and then it basically does it for you. Let's get ready, here we go. See if I can remember where the pit entry actually is. There it is. I'm not going to change tyres. Oh, I have to change tyres. Okay. Okay, we'll come in next time. In. No, out. I have to change tyres, come on then. Basically just served a drive-through penalty. Thank you very much for the subscribe, whoever that was. Arena. Itchy nose. In. No, out, in. Come on, guys, seriously. I for some reason thought I could just stop in the box. See, I'm still getting used to it. You have to change tyres. I didn't realise you had to change tyres. I just thought you had to come in and stop and maybe, I don't know, take on some fuel. Alright guys, I'm learning this just as much as you are. Hopefully Alan Menu's not made his pit stop yet. We have to win the race, guys. Don't forget that we have to win the race. Yes. Okay. Change tyres. Yes. I'm going to change front tyres. Here we go. That's Alan Menu right behind us. And that's David Leslie. Okay, this is for the lead of the race. With all of our bins and all of our horrible mistakes, we've somehow found ourselves still in second position with 2 laps to go. And I have to beat that guy to continue in the championship. This is honestly not a fix. I'm not doing this on purpose. I'm genuinely that bad. Yeah, that's right, Keke. They had a pit crew and everything. Alright. We got a couple of laps to get David Leslie for the win. What a dominant drive. Not particularly. Not particularly, Lewis. Getting on the brakes out the exit of the corner there. We're going to get him into the chicane. What's the braking point like? Thank you, Spotter. Emphasis on the words, as long as I keep it all together. We got to win to progress in the championship.
2 laps to go. Repeat, only 2 laps to go.
Oh, David Leslie is less than half a second behind us. I can hear him. The steering does take a little bit of getting used to. It's very much drive by feel. David Leslie's still half a second behind. He's not falling back. He must have some slipstream or something. He's not falling back. This is actually pretty tense. The fact that I know I have to win, no pressure. I've got to take the win. Oh, he's gone in the mirrors. I think we've lost him now. The immersion, it's like you're there. Pretty much. Even with the drive-through and a couple of spins. The steering is like kind of numb in the center. Like it doesn't turn too much, it doesn't turn too much. Then all of a sudden it turns loads once you get past a certain angle in the steering wheel. I've got it on medium sensitivity. I tried low sensitivity and that was just really, really non-responsive, but high sensitivity was super twitchy, so I think having it on medium is the best balance, I would say. 6th gear bouncing off the limiter. Bringing it round. On the final lap here at Thruxton. What's our gap back to David Leslie? We got to take the win. What's Tiff going to say? What's Tiff going to say when we go over the line here? Yeah, Ultima, no VR support. Piece of trash. No, this is actually so much fun. It's just nice and different as well. You know, it's just something a little bit chilled. There's no real pressure. There's no, I have to perform, I have to win the... Well, I do have to perform and win the race. But it's just nice chill, nice hangout. Yes! There we go.
Here's how the race finished. What a great performance from the newcomer there, as he clinches his first feature race victory of the year.
Yes! We actually got it by 8 seconds in the end. How did that happen, considering we were... considering we were only half a second ahead on the start of the final lap? How did that happen? Did they make some mistakes? Anyway. So there's the race results. Victory sequence. Oh, look at that! I've never seen that before. Good little claps. That's so cool. Is it going to let me progress? There we go.
And how today's results affected the championship table. The standings are rather academic at the moment, but still, if it's your name at the top, you're still going to be pleased, even at this early stage.
Thank you, Tiff. I am quite pleased, actually.
Let's see how the teams have fared in the Constructors' Championship.
Oh, Ford Mondeo is not doing too good. I don't think Will Hoy got any points in that race. I've never seen someone clap me to victory before, Very Important Potato. Yes, I do want to save my championship. I'm going to enter the name as... There we go. Oh, it doesn't let me do it. It's one character short. Bin it and win. There we go. I was going to do bin it and win it, but it doesn't have enough characters. Bin it and win. That's the name of my championship. Hopefully. Because I've got the bins out the way, and hopefully we have the wins on the way. Silverstone. Oh, okay. Rounds 3 and 4.
Welcome to Silverstone, and this cracking circuit is the stage for rounds 3 and 4 of the season. And with a damp, greasy surface, we're almost guaranteed to see some spectacular incidents.
Okay. It's raining. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to save this. I'm going to overwrite it. I'm going to go up to the main menu very quickly. I'm going to turn the music off. And I will come straight back to this championship. So quick game. Yeah, it's got the old layout. There we go. Music's gone. Let's continue the championship. Bin it and win. There we go. Oh, that was right as well. I'm going to turn the votes on. 1 second, guys. Where's the votes? Thank you so much for tuning in, by the way. It's absolutely fantastic to have you here. I hope you're enjoying it so far. If you are, then don't forget to leave the stream a like, say hi in chat, and subscribe, because I'm going to be doing these things quite often, I imagine. There we go. There's our votes. There is our votes. Alrighty. Just shrink that down a bit so it's nice and in line. There we go. Cool. The music goes over the top of Tiff though. That is the problem.
Rounds 3 and 4 of the touring car season bring us to Silverstone, which is seen as one of the most popular circuits by spectators and competitors alike. And I think it would be fair to say we are in for a wet weekend's racing. It is absolutely bucketing down out there, and there is a lot of water on the track.
Wait, hang on a minute. That intro was different. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Because Tiff must have recorded multiple variations depending on the circumstances. So even though it was exactly the same conditions and circuit, that was a completely different intro. That's really cool. Man, he must have spent days in that studio. Poor guy. As someone who's worked on the other side of the microphone and press record as a trained audio engineer and had to do those sessions as the recording person, it's painful. Mad respect for you, Tiff. Absolutely bucketing down. Hey, Chris, how are you? Okay. Qualify. Let's go straight into it. Not much more to do, really.
First of all, we have qualifying for the sprint race. Just one lap of the track to get that all-important grid position.
First time in the rain. There's raindrops on the windshield. Look at that. Gonna take me a few laps to get used to the car, I'm sure. I'm not sure if that's coming through on the stream. But there's raindrops running up the windscreen. Oh, it's this layout. Oh, this must be the old national layout. Which then goes down at the bottom, turns right sharp, and then goes under the bridge, I think. Yep, it's definitely sharp right. I think once I start racing against the AI, it'll become apparent where the pace is, because it seems like you can take a lot of these corners faster than you should. Like I'm 4th gear, flooring it through Luffield at the moment, in the wet, in a 1998 Ford Mondeo. That shouldn't happen. But as long as everybody's the same and it's all equal, it's good.
With all the drivers' laps completed, let's take a look at the final grid positions for the race. So the session draws to a close, and heading the grid for the first time this year is Nissan's David Leslie. Well, the start will be crucial for the newcomer, starting as he does from the middle of the grid.
Oh, I love this. This is so cool. 4 seconds off the pace though. Wow, okay. Although Peter Cox was 7 seconds slower than me, so that's some saving grace, I guess. Okay. Okay, well that's good. I'm gonna leave. Actually, should I put some more downforce on? What do you reckon, guys? Wet track downforce. What do you reckon? Should we put some more downforce on? I'm gonna put a little bit on. 2 clicks. 1 click actually, just to help. Gears, they seem fine. Suspension's fine. Let's do it. So I'm going to save it again. Get into the habit of saving it, Dan. Yep, some more downforce will do nicely. Seriously, thank you so much for sticking with the stream, by the way. It's awesome to have you here. Great to have you. I really appreciate you tuning in. It's 7 in the morning for me here in Brisbane. I know it's probably 10 PM back in the UK on a Friday night for you guys watching, and 11 PM across most of Europe. It's 9 AM for any Kiwi brothers who are watching right now. Sup, bro? And then, yeah, 7 AM for any fellow Australians. So, if this time works, awesome. If this time doesn't work, let me know in chat. I'll see if I can schedule it a little bit earlier or later, or, you know, I just want to make it so that you guys can turn up and watch at a convenient time when you're not sleeping. Anyway, let's go.
All the drivers are on the grid and the lights are about to come on. Let's see who gets away in the lead.
Oh, this is so much fun. Thank you, Tiff. Here we go, Tiff. Oh, the bog. The bog. Joe Mugford, hey. Massive bog. And there goes one of the Peugeots. What? 13th. What happened then? What happened then as we're going 3 wide? Maybe people took wing out instead of on. I'm dying on the straights here, guys. But great in the corners. Look at that. No, it's not too early for me, Mark. I'm up at pretty much 4 or 5 in the morning every day these days. Because on Thursday mornings, I've got those F1 1996 races with Sim Race Online. Oh, my teammate! My teammate just took me out. No! What do you reckon? Should we restart? Bodywork damage and everything, yeah. What do you reckon, guys? Should we do a restart? Maybe the car's setup's a little bit not right. Yeah, look, they're pulling away from us. Big time. On the straights. Yeah, that's going to be a restart. Can't restart. Abandon race or end championship? I don't want to end championship. Let's try abandon race.
Let's take a look then at the final positions. And after a great race, it's the first win of the year for David Leslie. Well, the newcomer will have to learn from his mistakes here, and there were plenty of them made.
Thank you, Tiff. Yeah, let's load the game. Oh, hang on. Round 4 feature race qualification? That's not right. That should be round 3. Oh, guys. I think we've, oh dear. I think we've made a boo-boo.
It could happen here today with the new rules adding tension and drama to the day's qualifying sessions.
I did load the game, and it put me back in the same session. Okay, so basically we have no restart feature. Oh wow, the ultimate bin, that makes it a bit more pressure. Woo! Okay. Well, Tiff hasn't kicked us out of the championship yet. We're just gonna have to win it in the feature race again by the looks of things. Oh my. Yeah, thank you, teammate. Thank you, Will Hoy. Oh, it's a slippy thing. It's still a bit wet, the track. Oh, it's slippy. Yeah, you must be right, Ty. There must be no restarts. I just thought there were restarts.
The starting grid for the next race.
Okay.
So the session draws to a close, and heading the grid for the first time this year is Honda's James Thompson.
It's not going well, is it?
Oh dear, a dreadful qualifying session leaves the Ford driver staring at exhaust smoke at the back of the grid.
It's not going too well. Where do we have to finish?
And the conditions are improving here as the teams get the cars ready for today's feature race. With the media reporting a possible ousting from the team, the newcomer really needs to get his act together today.
Oh no. This could be it. This could be game over, man. Yes, Das. However long it takes to win the championship, we could have many, many streams. We just need to win the race. That's the first challenge. Pit on lap 2. Don't brake too late. He's definitely shaking his fist a lot today. All right, let's see if we can get further than we did in the sprint race. Audi's just going to turn in on me. Morning, Sticky! Welcome to the stream, sir. Here we go. Okay. Up to 8th position. We might have enough chance of we might have enough of a chance to do this, actually. Expert mode is pretty harsh, though. Very unforgiving. No race restarts, no qualifying restarts. You have to win. Otherwise, Tiff will shout at you. Proper touring cars, this, guys. I wouldn't say traffic's hurting the pace. Well, probably my pace is hurting the pace more than anything. Oh, we got turned around again. Okay, something I'm learning is that the AI, not very aware. They will take the line no matter what. So if you're gonna race with the AI, then you gotta stay off the racing line, basically. Oh dear. RVR Closet, welcome to the stream, sir. More impressed with the graphics then than you are now. That does kind of make sense. Although, I reckon this could definitely give ACC a good run for its money. Yeah, my spins are hurting my pace. Yeah, definitely. Look at the tyre smoke. I think we got the pace to do this, maybe. We're in 11th, although looks like the leaders are starting to go a little bit further down the track. That fist has been waved quite a lot today. Remember, Dan, stay offline with the AI. I'm getting bashed from behind. This is actually pretty good racing once you get used to it. There we go, gonna get Mr. Radish. It's pretty damn exciting. Alright, let's put some solid laps in now. Check behind, mirrors are clean. What's the gap to the car ahead? Looks like John Cleland, maybe 5 seconds up the road perhaps. Yep, So much grip in this thing. Shouldn't have this much grip, but it's fun. It's on par with iRacing. Slightly scruffier than iRacing. Slightly less pixels. Ooh, a bit late on the brakes there. Still managed to get it around the corner though. I need to brake pretty much at the 100 for that. 5.5 seconds to John Cleland up the road.
Will is now leaving the pits. Repeat, Will leaving pits.
Oh, he's a full pit stop ahead of me. Made up a lot of time on that lap though.
Hell of a lap. That's the fastest so far.
Here we go. Throw it into the first corner. Cops corner. And through Maggots and Beckett's, or at least half of them anyway. This is the old national layout of Silverstone. Yeah, it's a weird one.
It's busy here in the pit lane now.
It's a very unfamiliar layout. It's not one that I ever remember at Silverstone, but it must be the old national. Because now we're coming down the Wellington Straight. We should be turning left at the end, I believe. No. No, I really lost my bearings then. And now we are heading under the bridge, the old bridge. Starting to get this now. We're definitely closing up. Got a few more laps before we have to make a pit stop. I'm just going to keep on driving.
It's this lap or the next for the compulsory pit stop.
I'll come in next lap, guys. Feel like I'm on a good roll at the moment. Oh, yeah, I saw you stream last night, Sticky. Touring cars at Alton, I believe. In Assetto Corsa. It looked awesome, actually. Looked real good. Hopefully next week I can join in. I'm going to be doing some ACC tonight with you guys over at OzNZ Sim Racing. Thanks for stopping by, Rexy. The dive! The almighty dive! Take care of yourself, Rexy. See you soon, mate.
The car ahead has not pitted yet.
Oh! Wait, hang on a second. That's the car ahead has not pitted yet. The car ahead's the leader.
You're at the end of the pit stop window. Come in at the end of this lap.
Look at the straight line speed advantage that Renault's got. But look at the cornering advantage that this Ford has got. He's pushing me wide. Oh, I haven't got the overlap there. Oh, this is pretty tense, this, guys.
The car ahead has still got to come in.
What's he got on the Ba-doom-tsh. Alright, well this is for the lead and we both have to make a pit stop. Somehow we found ourselves in this position again. Alan menu. Oh, he just turns in on us completely. What? What? Now if that deserved a fist wave. Alright, pit stop time. We didn't lose too much time. With a faster pit stop, maybe. Who knows?
Keep your speed down and look for the pit crew.
Alright. Well, he's not too far ahead now. He's not too far down the road. If we can get a faster pit stop, we might still get this. Thank you so much for... Third time, same corner, yeah. Thank you so much for sticking with the stream. Seriously, it's great to have you here, guys. Full hand tracking. Oh, I had a bit of a scare from him, then I didn't think it was going to come in the pits. Okay, we're not too far back. We're in 6th. Oh. Alan Menu wasn't for the lead. I don't think we're going to do this. I don't think we're going to do this. We might have to redo this race. We might get kicked out of the championship. Maximum concentration. If we can just close up. They look like they're all pretty close together. We're in for tense final 2 laps here. Actually, wait, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4 cars. I only get 2nd position.
2 laps to go. Repeat, only 2 laps to go.
Incoming bin, Mooney, Keke. Todd McDanger, welcome to the stream, mate. You're not the only one who loves retro racing. Myself too. This is awesome fun. Toca 2-1, absolute blast from the past. And there goes the windshield. Gonna defend very aggressively there. If they're gonna do it to me, I'm gonna do it to them. Getting aggressive with the AI now. We're just losing so much straight line speed.
Final lap. Repeat, this is the final lap.
This is touring cars. This is touring cars. I can just about see the leader in the distance. Knock a few cones out of the way for good measure. Move over to the right to defend. That's the leader. That's the leader. No, surely not. Oh, one more lap. One more lap, we would have got him. Oh no! 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 Oh, we're gonna have to redo that race. Ah, not quite, guys. Not quite.
Let's have a look at the final race position.
1
A
second.
top 5 finish for the newcomer then, and I'm sure he'll be very grateful of the championship points.
Had to win it to progress in the championship. Wait. It's giving me congratulations for finishing second, but I think I'm out of the championship. Ugh. You can't skip this bit. You just got to sit here and take the applause.
Here then is the current BTCC table.
Are we not out?
Let's see how the teams have fared in the Constructors' Championship.
He didn't say we were out.
Well, the newcomer has struggled this season, and it looks like he has driven his last race in the car.
That's not true, Tiff. I'm going to load that and do that again. P5 in BTCC is a win. Load game. Okay, here we go, guys.
Welcome to Silverstone, and this cracking circuit is the stage for rounds 3 and 4 of the...
It's back at round 3. It's back at round 3, okay. Let's get straight into it. Let's give it another go.
We have qualifying for the sprint race.
We're going to do this, guys. Adam! Adam, welcome to the stream, sir. Okay, now I'm a little bit more familiar with the track. Let's give this another go. This is like a second chance. Tiff! Alright, I'm not going to change the setup. That wiper's going full blast. We are going to keep streaming. Maybe not today. Maybe not today. We're just going to take as long as it takes to get through the championship mode on BTCC. We're going to take as long as it takes. We're going to split it over the course of several streams, and we're going to do it at the same time every week. So the time that we all signed on today, we'll do that again next week. So I'll probably go for another half hour or so, maybe? Yeah, maybe another half hour, an hour. See how far we can get into the championship, and then we'll pick this up next week. Oh, this is so much fun! Don't bin it now. Well, I feel a little bit more comfortable with the car and the track. You know, this is basically like an extended practice session, because in the championship mode you don't get any practice sessions. You just get thrown straight into qualifying, and it's not even regular qualifying, it's one lap qualifying. There we go.
Time puts him on the grid.
Where's it put me, Tiff?
So the session draws to a close.
Oh!
And heading the grid for the first time this year is Volvo's Rickard Rydell. Not a bad qualifying session for Ford's new driver, who achieves a middle order grid position.
Nice, thank you, Tiff. No, I didn't move my rig, Adam. This is the same room. What I've done is I've had to basically, so I can use my monitor. Actually, I'll show you. I'll show you very quickly. Hope you don't get motion sick too much. But obviously, this is my monitor here. My wheel is here. My rig is there. And the cable on the webcam isn't quite long enough. Where are we? Okay, so that's my rig. That's what I'm dealing with here. And then, yep, there's my coffee and my Streamlabs thing. Yay! There's a second monitor with you guys on chat. That's pretty much it. So I basically, to do 2D gaming, I've had to move the webcam around ever so slightly. But because, let me show you this way as well, because there's a window there which has got horrible backlighting, I can't put my screen on that side. I have to put it on this side. But because I'm on the bottom left of the screen, I need to face into the picture. I need to face straight into the picture. Otherwise I'm facing out of screen. So the image is flipped. So let me just find something that's got writing on it that I can't find right now. Oh, hang on. Where are we? It's backwards. It's all backwards. So that is a little behind the scenes of why the camera now looks slightly different. Same room, but the camera is flipped and the camera is to the side. Anyway, let's go racing. See if we can do better this time. I'll do a proper behind-the-scenes tour sometime.
Drivers are ready then for the start of the sprint race, so let's join them down on the grid.
Now that I know that AI will just take you out ruthlessly, let's be a little bit more cautious, shall we? Got no traction in the wet. It's not too hot at the moment, evidenced by the fact I'm wearing a hoodie. We've had a bit of a cold snap here, so it's getting down to about 14 degrees overnight now in Brizzy. Daytime still getting up to about 20, 25, but in the summer we get between 30 and 40, so it's cool. Nemesis! Thanks, Mooney. It's my teammate Will Hoy, who so gracefully took us out of the race last time round. Hopefully that doesn't happen again here in the wet Silverstone. Got him! Feeling much more confident with this car now. Now I kind of know how it behaves. Let's go for the send into left field, and Anthony Reid just turns in on me. In his Nissan. Ed with the Nissan. There's damage on the bumper. How cool is that? The whole Primera logo is warped out of shape. I'm going for 7th gear that isn't there. Lots of straight line speed by the AI there, but not a lot of Nemesis! Not a lot of cornering grip from them. Oh! Slight bump on the rear there. Also, don't forget guys, you can vote on whether I'm going to bin it or not in this race. Or races. It's pretty irrelevant because we're doing several races and I need to work out a way to reset the vote in between races. But if you think I am, then type into the chat !vote yes. If you think I'm not going to bin it, which why would you think that based on the evidence you've seen so far in today's stream, type into the !vote no. You can't just type yes into the chat and hope it works. You have to put !vote yes. Fastest lap. Oh, he's on the inside. !vote space yes. Aiden. And can you please stop calling me to ask you? Please stop asking me to call you, mate. It's getting a bit tiring now. The messages on Discord and in the chat as well. Oh! We got taken out again. But we're not last. Oh, remember the AI just turned in there. Don't go for it, Dan. Dive bomb. Not last, Yellow. That is right. I can't remember what position you have to be in to score points around here. But with 2 laps left, we're making our way back through the field again. We're definitely practicing our racecraft here. That's for sure. Although he's going to be on the inside. I don't want to turn in too much. I know he's going to be there, so I'll just give him some space. Lift it round the outside as Bint Cliff ahead of us. Round the outside of him as well. Just be cautious. Come on, Dan. See if we can get into, I think it's top 8, or is it 6 for points? Oh yeah, Sticky, the update for Automobilista 2. I saw your video that you posted on that on Discord last night, mate. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. I've been hanging out for a good version of Kyle Army. I've not tried the one in ACC yet, but Automobilista 2, looking forward to that. Because they had the old... bit of a bump and run on Will Hoy. Just returning the favour, of course. He did that to me in the first race when we tried this. ACC Kyle Army's pretty good, because they've got the historic Kyle Army. They got historic Kyle Army in Automobilista 2, and I tried that. That was alright, it was fun. But modern Kyle Army does look pretty good too. Well, Aiden, can you tell your brother to stop, please, mate? It's getting quite annoying now. Trying to do a live stream here, mate. More like a dump and run. Pretty much, Yellow. Alright, 8th position. Can we make up another spot before the line? Oh, perfect timing, Dan. Too much steering there. Top 10, come on. These things are slippy. It's the wet weather physics in this are really treacherous. Like, I'm loving it. Like, you do actually really have to change your driving style. Drag race to the line with Jason Plato. Oh, he's got us. Jason's got us. Oh, 11th. View replay. Nah, I don't want to view the replay.
So, let's see the final result. Well, with the race now over, it's the first victory of the season for Volvo's
Rickard Rydell.
A poor result there for the newcomer, and that's not going to do his championship ambitions any good at all.
It's really not, guys, because I think I have to win the race still. Tiff will not be pleased. The AI on Expert put up a hell of a fight around Silverstone in the wet. Okay, I'm going to take off some downforce, because I'm losing so much time on the straights. So much time. I'm also going to lengthen the 6th gear a bit. Lengthen the gears. Okay. Let's go. Let's qualify. Hopefully it's dry.
Anything could happen here today with the new rules adding tension and drama to the day's qualifying sessions.
You're not wrong there, Tiff. Yeah, this game is scary in the wet. Topping out 6th gear already, even though I put the revs up. But now I'm more familiar with the track after the feature race that we tried and managed to get 2nd before. The hours you spent in that menu demo. Roger that. We didn't run wide like in our last qualifying attempt. And if we don't get taken out, we might stand a chance. Gently does it, don't spin the rears like last time. Obviously, this being a front-wheel drive car, all of the cars in Toca 2 touring cars being front-wheel drive cars, being they were from the BTCC. I'm not really feeling front-wheel drive handling characteristics right now.
So let's take a look at the full rundown of lap times.
Where did we finish?
And with all the qualifying laps
Oh.
complete, it's the first pole of the season to James Thompson. And that time puts the new Ford driver right in the middle of the pack at the start of the race.
Not wrong there. Okay. These are all front-wheel drive cars, these, so... we don't want to change anything? Nope, we got a feature race. We got Cloud, we have 10 laps, we have Silverstone. Let's see
So with the
if we can do it this time.
now, conditions look good for this afternoon's feature race.
Thank you, Tiff.
Media reporting a possible ousting from the team. The newcomer really needs to get his act together today.
It's not the first time we've heard that. Gotta win the race. We gotta win the race, basically. Well, we're still... No, I was going to say we're still in 6th, but then someone's trying to get us around the outside there. Who's that? We got 2 Renaults getting a bit feisty ahead of us. Paint scratches coming off in the wind mirror. Oh! And it's happened immediately! So difficult to race with these AI on the first lap, but I'm glad that the difficulty isn't super difficult, even on expert, because we have a chance to fight back. That was a massive send from the Nissan there. Probably Ed's paid him £20 to do that. I wouldn't be surprised by that in the slightest, Mr. Trevelyan Johnson. Let's fight our way back up the field. It's not as bad as it was in the first race. There we go, nice line. If I do say so myself, Mr. Dan. Okay, so end of the first lap, we only dropped 3 spots with a big send in the first hairpin, so 9 laps to go. What do you reckon, guys? When should we do the pit stop? Early or late? Early or late? Let me know in chat.
Ready when you are.
Should we come in for an early pit stop, or leave it as long as possible? We've always gone for the early pit stops so far in the races we've tried on this stream. Should we do that again? Your shout, guys. You're my pit crew. We got a lap 5 from Mooney that split it straight down the middle. Early this time, late, mate. Ah! The absolute send on Gianni Morbidelli there. Lap 2 of 10. David Leslie ahead of us in the Nissan. I think he was the guy who dive bombed us in the first race. In the first corner, sorry. Not first corner, first lap. There we go, I get it right. Come on! Nemesis! Injafaz, how are you, mate? No, there's a few other people pitting there, so that wouldn't be clean air. But I know what you mean, James. I'll come in next lap. There's a few too many people. Maybe I'll do lap 3 for a pit stop. We'll get clear of these guys. Get past Gianni. See ya, RVR Closet. Have fun at work. Hope work isn't too bad for you. No one really... Well, not many people have fun at work, but I hope you do, mate. Thanks for tuning in. Great to see you. Same time next week, hey? Alright. I'm going to stick to the right and stay defensive.
The first pit stops being made now.
There's the leaders up ahead of us. Clear behind. Just need to put some good laps in. Get out of this battle pack. There's no doubt we can get them. We just get caught up on incidents. The AI keep on tipping us around here. So if I have the opportunity, I'm not going to hold back. If I get someone in front of me who's holding me up and being a pain, I'm going to tip them, I think. Actually, if we get past these people, that's the lead. 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1st. This isn't working out too bad, actually. The AI at the rear of the pack are a lot more feisty. Wow, getting on the brakes on the exit of Cop's Corner. That's not... that's not what you expect to see. Cutting the corner a little bit there. Hey, these guys are pretty tough, actually. Round the outside. There we go. James Thompson in the lead at the moment. Is this a good idea? We got him.
The victory is yours as long as you keep it all together out there.
Defend. Very intense trail braking strats here, yeah. Is this the new R Factor 2.5? Oh, I'm not sure. You'll have to ask simracing.club, who was in the chat earlier. They could answer that one for you. We're now in the lead of the race on lap 5. Okay, teammates coming into the pits. What do you reckon, guys? Should we pit now or should we build a gap? Your call. There's an apex there somewhere. We got a 1.5 seconds to John Clellan behind us. I'm not dropping them too much. Most of the other cars are pitted now. Thank you, Mr. Spotter. I can't believe that some of you are still voting no in chat, that you think I'm not going to bin it. Incredibly optimistic.
Will is now leaving the pits. Repeat, Will leaving pits.
Okay, I might do one more lap. What's the gap behind? Hey, John! Do the opposite of the car in front. That's all well and good, Yele.
You're near the end of the pit window.
But when there's no car in front, what do you do? But Speedy Mike pit strategy has never let me down before. Okay. We need to win this race to progress in the championship. I actually don't know what the next round is. I don't think I got this far in my video with Ed. 7 seconds to Anthony Reid behind us. You guys can't see that because it's hidden below the webcam in the bottom of the screen. Pit this lap, boys. Pit this lap. Max it. Will do. I've been to every race. That is very true. What? My teammate's already been in for a pit stop. What's going on? Yeah, doing it. Oh, I love that. I love that siren. Okay. What do you make of this? Are you guys enjoying the Toca 2 so far? Is this bringing it all back? Some nice memories for you who played it first time round. And obviously, if you never played it first time round, if you're too young to know what Toca 2 touring cars is, then oh, perfect timing. Look at that. If you're too young to remember what this is, hopefully this gives you an idea of what racing games used to be like 22 years ago. This is a good indication of how far we've come, yet how little progress we've made at the same time. Because we've got a racing sim here that has a full damage model, full weather system, full championship mode with commentary. Maybe the graphics and the physics and the AI aren't the best, but the actual mechanics of the game, the structure of the game, the depth that the developers have gone into with the track guides and all the car and driver information, the intro sequence, like, it's really good. It really is. Donington next time. Thanks, Ty. Looking forward to that. Oh, wow, okay. Car didn't want to stop at all then. We're now in second position. But yeah, if this is something that you guys are enjoying, then I would love to carry this on. Now I'd love to come back and continue this championship. Same time next week. Friday night for you UK people, Europeans. Saturday morning for all you Aussies and Kiwis out there. Did I lose a bet or something? No, I didn't, John. This is Ed Trevelyan Johnson's favourite game. And he pressured me into... well, I say pressured's the wrong word. He strongly suggested that I make a video on Toca 2 for about a year. And when I finally did, I was like, you know what? This isn't too bad. I like this. And just the whole nostalgia thing, you know? I figured not many people are playing Toca 2 anymore, and it'd be good to bring it back to the masses, and, well, Tiff Needell agrees. Steady on, Ed. Steady on, mate. We're coming up to some lap traffic. Would you believe it? It's a Peugeot. If there's any justice in the world, in Ed's eyes, it will be that the Peugeot gets lapped. Poor Radicic. Now that would be something, Das, if Jimmy wants to jump in on this. I highly doubt it, considering he's like big fish in the pond and I'm just measly little DDF racer. You know, I'm still a very small channel in the grand scheme of things, and Jimmy's a very busy man, especially at the moment with everything that's going on in the world with sim racing. I mean, I am supposed to be racing him on Thursday mornings in Brisbane, Wednesday night for you Europeans and UK people, in the F1 1996 season with Sim Race Online, but unfortunately he had to pull out of the race that I did this week. He had other commitments, but hopefully he'll be back next week at Imola. Those races are intensely fun. This version has split screen multiplayer. Wait, did the AI just move out of the way for me? Did my teammate who's getting lapped just move out of the way for me? If so, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, this version has split screen multiplayer. So if you got someone in the same room as you, then you can basically, he can use my Xbox controller, I can use the wheel. But you can have, I think, LAN emulated multiplayer as well. But what I was hoping to do before this whole global lockdown situation came in, my best mate from the UK, Chris Payton, who I always do racing with back home before I moved to Australia, we always played Toca 3 together, and original R Factor together, and we just log laps and laps and laps, and I was due to get married at the end of May, and obviously that's not going to happen with international travel being banned at the moment. So my best mate Chris and my dad and all my family were going to come over for the wedding, obviously, and me and Chris and me and my dad were going to play some multiplayer split screen, and we were going to do a few videos for you guys. Obviously that's not going to happen anytime soon, because Australia, even though the lockdowns and restrictions in Australia are getting a lot better, all the restrictions are starting to be lifted now. I mean, I'm personally back at work, and next week pubs and clubs are going to open again. International travel is not going to happen, but when it does, when Chris Payton is over here, we're going to be doing some multiplayer split screen for you guys. He is such a nice guy, he's such a great guy, so much fun. You guys will absolutely love him. Some quality racing. We did it! We won the race! Let's see what Tiff has to say about this.
Here's a rundown of the final placings. So, the newcomer emerges victorious again, beating off the opposition to the checkered flag.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. By 20 seconds. That seems a bit OP. But this is what happens when you got taken out. Oh, we get to come into the pit stop. Congratulations again. People are going to be clapping and cheering below the Trebo Extra Strong Minty sign. Oh, listen to that. Thank you, guys. I'm going to have, not champagne, water. Keyboard only now, Das. Maybe for the next stream. Maybe for the next stream I'll get my controller out. We'll see.
So, let's see how today's results affected the championship table.
Oh.
Well, it really is too early to read too much into the table at the moment, as there's a long, long way to go.
Okay. There we are. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Oh, I need some breakfast. I'm getting the hiccups big time. It's currently 7:55 AM here in Brisbane. I think it might be time to get some breakfast soon, so I don't think I'll do another
Let's
race.
take a look at the Constructors' Championship.
Ford Mondeo. Okay. We are bringing up Ford by ourselves in this championship. Okay. Yes, I do want to save the championship. Bin it and win. There we go. Yes. Because that is an appropriate name for the championship. Bin it and win. So Donington is next.
Rounds 5 and 6 bring us to Donington Park for the first time this season. And with a damp, greasy surface, we're almost guaranteed to see some spectacular incidents.
Yeah, I noticed that, Ed. Look at which car is at the top. Okay, well, I'm going to save. Let me put some music back on. Where are we? Not that one. This one. Okay. Right, well, I'm going to save the game, guys. I'm going to basically leave it there. Because, well, I think it's time for it today. We've done a couple of rounds in the BTCC 1998 season. Overwrite existing save data. Yes. Data saved, okay. Perfect. Let's leave it there. That was awesome. That was fun. That is great. I'm going to be doing a lot more of these streams, guys. Same time next week. So that will be 6 AM in Brisbane on Saturday morning. 9 PM in the UK, and 10 PM in Central Europe. Next week, we're going to go and continue this championship. We're going to go to Donington for rounds 5 and 6 of the BTCC 1998 season, brought to you by DDF Racer and Tiff Needell. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a great time. I had a great time. It's a retro classic, but it holds up surprisingly well. It really, really does hold up well. Yeah, let's make this a regular thing. Let's make this a regular thing. Friday night hangout, Saturday morning hangout. Bring a beer, bring a drink, bring a whiskey, bring some snacks, and let's just have a hangout. And what I might do for the next stream as well, I might open up the team radio. So if anyone wants to come and hang out with me on stream, like Ed, I don't know if Ed is still there right now. Where is he? Voice chat. Is he on voice chat? No, he's gone. But if anyone wants to come on from the live stream chat and basically come and have a quick chat on the team radio, more than welcome. We could have some guest spots. I don't know if Sticky wants to come and say hi and spectate on a few races and just take it from there, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Give the stream a like if you haven't already, and subscribe to make sure you don't miss next week's installment. Very quickly, what else is coming up on the channel? I'm doing an ACC online race with OzNZ Sim Racing tonight. So I'm not going to stream that live because it's my first online sim racing event in ACC. So I'm going to record it and then edit it together and hopefully upload that tomorrow. That should be fun. Going racing with the OzNZ guys. On Tuesday night in Australia, Tuesday morning for any Europeans and UK people, we're going to be doing Tuesday Thunder with OzNZ Sim Racing, and that is going to be live, and that's going to be the LMP1 cars at Road America, so that's going to be fun. On Wednesday night in the UK and Europe, and obviously Thursday morning, 4 a.m. in the morning for me here. I'm going to be doing the round 3 of the F1 1996 season with Sim Racing Online. Sticky's going to be in that race, who you can see in the live chat right now. Thanks for the reminder, we got to go and do some practice there. Jimmy Broadbent, hopefully, fingers crossed, is going to turn up in the race. Lewis McGlade, the Gameosaurus, if he's still in chat, is going to be there. Dan Kell may be there. He was in the first round, but he skipped the last one, I believe. Oscar Hardwick, just so many classics. David Yunt, if he's around, he's going to be in that race too. Sim Racing bigwigs. And then next Friday, round 7 of the DDF Racer YouTube channel Hot Lap Challenge Championship goes live. Round 6 only went up yesterday, or probably about 12 hours ago, so check out that, guys. I'm running a Hot Lap Championship in Race Room. You are more than welcome to come and join in. Set a time, add me as a friend in Race Room to get your time on the championship board. You can go and set times in any of the previous challenges, so if you've missed any, don't worry, they're not closed, you can still go and do them and play catch up. And that's pretty much it, I think. That's what's coming up on this channel, quite a lot, it's quite busy. But yeah, thank you for sticking with it, thank you for enjoying. I hope you enjoyed Toca 2. Come back, same time next week, and we'll carry on, we'll see how far we can get. I'm going to go and get some breakfast, and I'm going to enjoy the weekend, so you guys look after yourselves as well. Have a nice sleep if it's Friday night for you, and if it's Saturday, hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend as well, guys. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you soon. And of course, because I always forget, there is a link in the video description to my Discord if you want to come and have a chat after the race, in between races, that kind of thing. And if you enjoy the music, there is a link to the SoundCloud playlist in the video description as well, so check that out. Most of it is self-written by myself and people that I've worked with back in the UK. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you soon.